Dear listeners, hello there and welcome back. Last time, we talked about how Pengu separated heaven and earth. With his great power, mountains, rivers, sun, moon and stars all came into being. But something was still missing in this new world. It was far too quiet. After Pengu passed away, the earth was filled with high mountains, flowing rivers, green plants, birds and animals. But these creatures could not speak, could not think, and did not know what loneliness was. Then a goddess came to this young world. Her name was Nuwa. As Nuwa walked across heaven and earth, she felt more and more lonely. She looked around, birds flying, beasts running, fish swimming happily. All of them had companions. But who could talk with her? Who could understand her joy and her sorrow? One day, she grew tired and sat down by a clear lake. She picked up a handful of soft, wet yellow clay and began to shape it in her hands. As she kneaded it, she looked at her own reflection in the water and made a small figure just like her. This little figure had a face, a mouth, arms and legs just like a tiny version of Nuwa. She placed it on the ground, and then something magical happened. The little clay person came alive. It blinked its eyes, stretched its arms, looked up at Nuwa, and laughed, giggle. Mother, the sound was unclear, but Nuwa understood. In that moment, her heart was filled with a warmth she had never known before. She was no longer alone. She named this little creature human. Overjoyed, she sat down and kept making more and more people. Some were handsome, some were honest, some lively, some quiet. All these little humans gathered around her, jumping, laughing, calling her mother. For the first time, the world was filled with warm, joyful laughter. But shaping clay by hand was much too slow. The world was so big, Nua's hands grew sore, yet humans were still few and far between. What could she do? Nuwa was a wise goddess. She had an idea. She pulled a long vine from a cliff, dipped it into the mud, stirred it around, then swung the vine hard. Splash! Countless drops of mud flew through the air. As soon as they hit the ground, they turned into lively little humans. Big drops became adults, small drops became children, round drops became chubby babies. Suddenly, the whole world was alive with people. But Nuwa thought again, humans grow old and die. If she had to create them forever, when would it end? So she divided the humans into men and women. She let them marry, have children, and build families. She let humans reproduce on their own, generation after generation. From then on, humans lived and grew on the earth, continuing without end. This myth holds our ancestors' simplest question: where do we come from? Their answer is, we come from love, from creation, and from this deeply loving earth. Well, that's our story for today. We'll meet again next time.